What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel. Last time, we finished up at the old schoolhouse in the final dungeon, fighting Loa Erebonius, whatever that was at the end of the dungeon for our final trial, and there was a Gundam-like robot there at the end. I guess George is checking up on that, but now it is the second day of the festival, the second and final day of the festival. And we are going to be checking out the rest of the festival while we wait for our performance to be up, or to start. So we're going to walk around the school. We've already walked around outside and checked in with everyone here. So we're going to head inside the schoolhouse and check in with everybody, see who's walking around. And then at the end of that, we will head to the old schoolhouse to bring some food to George. He said just to bring him a pie. We do have a bunch of stuff here, so I assume one of these will count as a pie. Bring him some food. So let's head in the building and let's see. It's kind of crazy. We're pretty much, for the most part, we're pretty much done with fighting in this game. So the next time we'll really be fighting a lot will be when we start Trails to Azure here in probably about a month when this video actually goes live, like a month from now. It's 2 months for when I'm recording this, but obviously it's a lot of videos to upload, so. Oh boy, this is quite, okay. This is quite a get-together. You got two students who mostly can't stand each other, with two officials who probably get along very well. Still, I hear young Machias' good grades place him comfortably at the top of his class. You must be incredibly proud. I'm certainly pleased from an academic perspective, but I'm amazed by Eustace's balance of academics and athleticism. Despite his many achievements, he always looks so calm and composed. He clearly took after you in that regard. Both of them. Well, I can't say I saw this coming. I've heard that the two of them will be singing together during Class 7's concert. What would you say to sitting together during the performance? It only seems fitting, after all. You can't be serious. Haha, what a marvelous idea. I would be happy to. I can only hope that my son doesn't bring your brother any embarrassment on the stage. Dad? They're from opposing factions, but I guess their duties here would have them interacting quite a bit. It actually seems like they're pretty good friends, too. It's been, what, a month since we last met? I hear things took a turn for the unpleasant after my departure from Rower, however. Well, oh come now, you don't need to hold back around me. In this place, I'm not but an academy instructor. And by extension, one of the many people praying for this festival's success. That much I can guarantee you. I never had a shred of doubt about that. I hope you'll enjoy our performance. Every last one of us is working hard to make it something special, even Eustace, though he might tell you otherwise. I expected as much. What a headache. I wouldn't have imagined these two got along so well. Are they seriously planning to go around the festival together? Haha, come on guys, I don't think that's so bad. It's nice to see two important figures from opposing factions getting along. You two should try it sometime. Absolutely not. Oh well, I suppose I should be glad he was able to make it at all considering this current state of affairs. But we need to make sure we ace our live performance. I can hardly wait for your class's performance, Reen. I'm still a little dumbstruck that Machias of all took on a singing role, haha. Now there's something I wish I could have shown my niece. Sir, Machias, myself, and the entirety of Class 7 are doing everything we can to make this concert to remember. We hope you'll enjoy it. That's good to hear, and I'm sure I will. Good luck up there. Who else is on the first floor? Oh, Alisa, I'm sure. Yep, as I figured. So everything's okay back at the company then? I'm surprised we managed to find the time to make it over here. Especially with everything that's happening in Crossville. As I've told you before, time is something you make, not something you find. And as a member of the board of directors, the Academy Festival is exactly what I needed to make time for. How else would I be able to see how the Academy is being run? Well, I mean, you won't really see much of that because no one's in classes today. My, what impressive time management. I can only hope your logistical wizardry helps you put back the pieces of my company back together. Was that supposed to be a jab at my new self-supporting accounting system? You may not have noticed, but times have changed. Increasing efficiency is the only way a corporation can remain successful. Your policies might have worked when you were chairman, but they do nothing but hurt the company if enacted today. Funny how all that efficiency makes communication and cooperation between divisions so much harder. That's just what happens when... Oh boy, here they go. That's just what happens when a corporation develops and grows. A problem, perhaps, but a necessary one. Bah. Oh, will you two just drop it? You haven't seen each other in 5 years, and the first thing you do is start arguing? I, for one, am overjoyed to see how well these two still get along. Well? What do you mean, well? Are we still talking about the same people? I think this might actually be how they get along. I'm pretty excited about this performance of yours. Especially after that kid with the bandana told me about the sexy outfits the girls will be wearing. Oh, Lord. Should be a good chance to see how my little granddaughter's been filling out. Anyways. So, Irene, who's the gal to keep my eye on? My gut's saying it's Emma. Blair. Perhaps this isn't the best time to be having this conversation. Oh yes, your class is playing some sort of performance, correct? It will play into our discussion as to how to deal with Class 7 next year. Stay focused on that, not on global events you have no influence over. Yes, ma'am, we'll do what we can to exceed your expectations. Seems like even she's concerned about what's going on in Crossbell. More worried about Mr. Lloyd Bannings and the SSS. I plan on guiding the chairman and Master Gwen around the festival after this. Quite some time has passed since they last saw one another. As such, I believe it is only appropriate to allow them to enjoy themselves here. I'd hoped they were going to behave since they hadn't seen each other in so long, but how wrong I was. They look like they're getting along pretty well to me. Being able to argue like that is part of being a family, I think. Really? Well, I suppose it's better to argue than to not to talk to each other at all. Principal? Excellent work last night, Schwarzer. Class 7 accomplished something few others could. I've sent young George and instructor Thomas to investigate the old schoolhouse and how things have settled down. I expect they will report their findings soon enough. Meanwhile, you should all take the time to enjoy yourselves today. After all, it was you yourselves who carved the path towards today. It's true, we wouldn't be having this festival if it wasn't for us. Alright, we got Elliot and Gaius seemingly in their respective clubs. Let's see if anyone over here. Nope, just seems like random people visiting the festival. Oh boy. Elliot, my sweet boy, why do you shrink from your father's loving embrace? Because it's embarrassing. Fiona, a little help, please. This is the first time we've been together in so long. It wouldn't be right for me to intrude on your bonding time. Unless, however, Dad gets too carried away, in which case he should expect a severe scolding later. Gulp. You resemble your mother more with each passing day, Fiona. Haha, looks like Fiona rules the roost here. Oh, Reen. How nice to see you, Reen. It's been too long. Agreed. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant General. I know you're incredibly busy. Think nothing of it. Nothing in the world could keep me from seeing my beloved son take the stage by storm. Admittedly, this does make things more difficult for Neidhart. He's at Corellia Fortress right now, right? That he is. I've left him in charge of maintaining contact with the other armored divisions. If circumstances weren't quite so precarious, I would have allowed him to remain here to attend the festival. But I bet anything he'll be a commander someday, so I figured he might as well get some good experience in. I suppose so. Things must be really tense over at Crossbell, as we keep saying. Still no sympathy for your subordinates, I see. Dad's mercilessness aside, best of luck on your performance, Elliot. Try to put on a show that will leave even this stubborn old man flabbergasted. Old man? Haha, I'll definitely try. Besides, I've got to prove that I've come a long way since I first entered the academy. And the rest of us will be there to help you do so. Oh, Eidos, I know I don't deserve to see Elliot's performance today. It was I who denied him his chance to pursue his dream. What sort of father would I be if I wasn't here to celebrate my dear son's moment in the spotlight? Goddess, I entreat you, please proffer your guidance upon this lost lamb. seems genuinely concerned about what to do. Well, at least he seems like he's, regretful that he didn't let Elliot, you know, go down the path that he wanted to go. Oh, Gaius is probably here with his brother, right? Oh, she's probably one of the other girls from the, yeah, Charles. She was from the, what do you even call it? The village as well. Haha, look at them, both taking it in. Especially Toma, this is the first time he set foot outside the Highlands, after all. Ha, you can almost see his eyes sparkling. I'm glad he's having a great time. Same here. My decision to come to Thor's means now Toma's been able to see another part of the world for himself. Who knows, perhaps this is the way the winds and the goddess wanted it to be. Very cool that they're getting to see things like this. Hello, young man. And now, just Milliam and Fee. I thought they were going to Mission Panic. Why are they on the roof? Annabelle? I still have not forgiven Father. How presumptuous of him to arrange my marriage without so much as telling me. I must apologize for not mentioning it myself. Although, based on who you are due to marry, I assumed you wouldn't be terribly keen on hearing anything more about him. That's a small mercy. Soldiers like him are nothing but uncivilized brutes. No, my lady, I'm afraid he's not involved with the military at all. Surely you've heard of the Lake Lord family of fishermen. What? Wait, Lake Lord? As in Kenneth? Are you getting married to Kenneth? Hey, you two. The rooftop's the best, but now I want a nap. Haha, I don't think I know anyone who loves anything as much as you love naps. This might be our last chance for a good rooftop nap, too. Even she's concerned about what's happening in Crossbell. Everyone is. Oh, here you are. Are you two already done looking at the attractions? Not a chance. We're just taking an itsy-bitsy little break. We're locked in a death match, and the upper hand is mine. You're not taking me down that easily. I've turned the tables before, and I will turn the tables again. I don't know if I've ever seen you this serious, Milliam. I'm gonna win and tell Lecter all about it later. I'd brag to him sooner, but he couldn't end up making it to the festival. The captain from the intelligence division? Yeah, he went off to Crossbell this morning. To pester Lloyd and the others, no doubt. And once again, Milliam casually reveals military secrets to everyone within earshot. What could have happened that they needed him in Crossbell so quickly? Things must really be bad over there. Take a drink every time Reen says things must really be bad in Crossbell. Ooh, what do we got here? Alan and Bridget on a date? This is some great pie, isn't it? It really is. Reminds me of the pies your mom used to bake for us. It really does. Nobody in town made better pies. Maybe I'll get to spend the whole day right by Alan's side. I finally asked her. Haha, I'm so happy right now. I've been dreaming of being able to talk to her like this for so long. What, did you ask her out? Are you two dating now? Congratulations. What are you selling here? Tacos? Oh, here we go. Dark cherry pie. Well, now we know for sure we have a pie. Or something that classifies as a pie. What does it mean by dark cherry, though? Wait, where'd it go? Unless it's somewhere else. Dark cherry pie. What's a dark cherry? I don't know the difference between a cherry and a dark cherry. Alright, I think we're good talking, everybody. I don't believe there's anyone else we didn't get a chance to talk to, so let's go ahead. Is anyone even in the engineering building? I don't imagine so. Alright, let's go check in with George then. Alright, let's go see. Come to think of it, isn't George down on the 7th floor? I've still got a while before Elise arrives. Maybe I should take him something to eat. Elise should be close now, so I'd better see George and get back. He just said it should be a while. Alright. It's dangerous to go this way right now. Well, at least you know, I guess, to an extent, the monsters can't come through there. Because otherwise, I don't know if George can fight. Oh, Crow is here too. I did think about the fact that Crow hadn't shown up. Hey there, guys. What's up, Reed? I see curiosity got the better of you too, eh? No helping that, I guess. I wondered if maybe you'd found something out about it. Oh, I brought you a little something to eat too. Oh, thanks. I was just thinking I could use a sugary pick-me-up to get my brain back on track. Oh, I guess it didn't matter what you brought. Oh, no. Okay. Ah, this is the new dark cherry pie I've heard about. It's supposed to be delicious and really filling, too. Thanks, I'm feeling all fired up now. You seem taken with this thing, huh? Can't say I blame you, though. Yeah, it's really amazing, whatever it is. So what do we know so far? I'm glad you asked. The deeper I looked into it, the more fascinating it seems. It's not just a statue or anything like that. You can see joints. Yeah, Fee mentioned that. This thing's clearly capable of movement. And on top of that, it's made of, well, something I can hardly begin to describe. Some unknown metal, then? It's definitely not iron, and it's not one of those recently discovered special alloys either. It's some kind of fiendishly strong material that has properties of both metals and ceramics. If you knew how to manufacture it, you'd rake in so much money it'd make your head spin. Wow. You think there's a possibility it might be an ancient artifact? You mean like something from the era before the Septian calendar? Surprised you even know that. I can't rule out the possibility, but in this case my gut's telling me no. Artifacts are like black boxes. Not only do we not know where they're from, we don't even know how they were made. That's true, all the artifacts we've come across so far, we haven't really gotten to know how they were made. This thing at least shows signs it was put together by some exceptionally skilled craftsmen and engineers. You can see it most clearly in the ornamental detailing in the joints. I see what you're talking about. Still, that basically sums up everything I do know. I've got no idea when it was made or who could have even built it. It'd help if we at least figure out something about whoever piloted it, but no such luck there. Piloted? You're telling me someone's actually supposed to crawl inside that thing? The measurements I've taken seem to indicate a hollow area in the chest, and it's just the right size to accommodate a single person. If I could just find some way to get it open. Man, it's hard to imagine that some crazy person used to strap themselves inside this thing and run around. Jellicoe would be happier than a pig in a mud hole if she could see this. Haha, no doubt about that. It's not looking like she'll be able to make it to the festival, though. It's sad that things ended up the way they did. Hey, don't you guys getting all weepy on me now? It's still morning. I'll bet she'll just turn up out of nowhere this afternoon, like nothing happened. And she'll waltz right into the after party and round up all the hottest babes for herself. Again. Haha, still sore, are we? It feels like so long ago to think that was just last year. You're right, though. It's hard to imagine her just staying put when she knows there's a party going on. I mean, I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much, but this is Angie we're talking about. Heh, you got that right. But hey, for the festival's in full swing, we should be seeing the sights, not poking around down here. What do you say the three of us cruise the campus and see if we can score some honeys? Haha, no can do. My sister should be showing up soon. I promise I'd show her around. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Alright, have fun. I think I'll pass on the honey hunting, but I guess it's a good time to pack it in for today. I don't want to miss your concert later. Been looking forward to seeing what you've been practicing all this time. Well, I hope we don't disappoint. Oh, the little barrier that was here, they were able to actually, I guess, get down, so you can actually touch the robot. Cool. Anyway, I'm just glad they didn't can the festival in the end. We've still got plenty of time until the concert, so get out and have some fun. Get yourself pumped for it. Haha, maybe I will. Alright, guess we'll head back out. While they do whatever it is they're doing in there. Almost 10 a.m., which means Elise should be here any minute now. Might be good to make my way over to the front gate and wait for her. Let's do it. Oh, there she is. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Yeah. Haha, you can tell, huh? I was running all over yesterday, mainly rehearsals for our concert today and some other tests last night. Very caring. It's nothing to worry yourself over, really. Nah, I got enough sleep last night to keep me going strong today. If I tried to rest now, it might actually sap my energy. Besides, you came all the way out from Heimdallar to visit. I'd rather spend the day with you instead. I can only hang out till noon, though. After that, we've got our final prep for the concert. Yeah, why not? Oh, maybe we can start with Class 2's indoor garden. How does that sound? We walked around the academy together, and I showed her all the different attractions on display. So everything we did yesterday. Oh, Lord. Is Rufus a Blade champion? Oh god, they both losing to their respective family members. Poor guys. Glad to see George actually came outside. I took Elise on a grand tour of the festival. We stopped by all the big class attractions, bumped into a lot of my classmates and their families, and even ran into Instructor Sarah and a couple second years. By the time we'd finished seeing everything and chatting with everyone, the morning was nearly over. Time for festival prep, I guess. Schwarzer! Patrick. Oh, looks like Celestine's out enjoying the festivities too. I believe you were the son of the Hayarms family? Lady Elise, you're looking simply splendid today. I was hoping you might be able to make it. How utterly heartless of you not to tell me she'd be visiting. Is that any way to treat your bosom buddy, your dear friend? I beg your pardon? Sorry. Wait, when did we become dear friends? A good day to you, Master Reen. You must be his younger sister, whom I've heard so much about. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise Schwarzer. It's good to see you well, Lord Patrick. Please, please, there's no need for such formalities between us. Just call me Patrick. Oh boy. Oh, I know. Why don't we take this opportunity to stroll the campus together? Schwarzer, what are you doing? What problem could you possibly have with me taking the chance to foster good relations between our families? See, that's all well and good, but Elise hasn't quite made her debut in a high society quite yet. Which means it's our brother's duty to shoo away the unwanted pests. Reen? Gah, must you always be such a tyrant when it comes to your sister? Come along, Master Patrick. It would be unseemly to disrupt such a beautiful display of familial dedication. There are still preparations to be made for the operetta, so I suggest we depart to attend to those soon. A bell? Oh, that's the noon chime. Was it really that late already? Bah, I suppose I must turn away empty-handed for now. But I hope you're prepared, Schwarzer. When this day is over, we'll know without a doubt which of our classes is the greater. Oh, I already know, but I guess you're about to find out. Looking forward to seeing your A-game. I think you overestimate your chances. Victory is as good as mine. I hope you'll be dazzled by my spectacular stage presence, Lady Elise. And assuming you'll be attending the after-party this evening, it would be my pleasure to share a dance. Master Patrick, I suggest we hurry to the auditorium. Your classmates are waiting for you. If you'll excuse us, Master Reen, Lady Elise. Thank you, Celestine. Celestine doesn't miss a beat. He'd be a match for Sharon, 100%. Hee hee, you go to school with some rather amusing people. I would have expected the son of one of the 4 great houses to be a lot less approachable than that. He was much less approachable the first time you met him. Well, class and titles can only tell you so much. Getting to know Eustace and Angelica really drove that home. At the end of the day, even the most distinguished nobles are more than just their family lineage. Though I can't really say Patrick and I are on the best of terms. Well, if not a good friend, at least he seems to make for a spirited rival, judging by your exchange back there. It's so nice to see all these places you mentioned in your letters, too. I guess you really did make the right decision coming here after all. Yeah, I really did. I feel lucky to have been chosen for Class 7 too. They can be an odd bunch, but I couldn't imagine my life without them now. Hee hee. Thank you so much for showing me around. I wish we could spend longer together, but I know you're busy this afternoon. I'll be fine wandering around by myself for a few hours, so go on and start getting ready for your concert. Yeah, I'm really sorry to leave you flying solo. I may be a little nervous now. How many other well-heeled nobles are going to crawl out of the woodwork to escort you around the festival? I appreciate your concern, but I'm not a child anymore, you know. Teehee, the two of you really are the portrait of sibling affection. What? I know that voice anywhere. Oh, well, the day is saved. She can go around with them. Your Highness. Empress Oliver, too. Good afternoon, Your Highness. Well, that's gonna, yeah, draw some eyes. Haha. Token position though it may be, I am chairman of the board. It's only proper that I pay a visit. I would have liked to come yesterday as well, but I'm afraid I was tied up with a few official duties. Yeah, weren't you in Crossbell? Can you believe I had to beg him to take me along? But this is the festival. I couldn't miss it. In fact, I haven't seen you since we met at the summer festival. Right, it's a pleasure to see you again, Your Highness. Did you come as their escort, Captain? Basically, I was asked to step in on short notice to handle security detail. I've been told Class 7 is performing a concert this afternoon. Best of luck with that. Thanks. Oh yes, when will the concert be starting, by the way? I'm afraid I didn't have the time to do any research beforehand. They'll be starting around 3 p.m. Although I think another of the classes will be forming an operetta before that. Still, you could have at least told me you'd be coming. This isn't the first time you've done this. Hee, well, I was hoping to catch the two of you clutching each other in the torn embrace of forbidden love. Thanks, Alphen. It sounds like your concert is shaping... Thank you for changing the subject, Olivia. It sounds like your concert is shaping up to be a grand time, though. Would you mind terribly if I tore my shirt off and leapt onto the stage to join you all midway through? We're mostly amateurs when it comes to music, so I'm not sure that'd be a good idea. You know, I don't see Major Vander around. Is he not with you today? Unfortunately not. You've probably heard a few rumblings about it already. But there's been another development in the Crossbell situation today. I thought so. The Imperial Army is considering military action, aren't they? Well, try not to worry yourself about that right now. If it helps put you at ease, I can't really see there being a war, regardless of what happens. The gulf of military power between our two nations is too far wide. It would be suicide for them to try and fight us. The Calvard Republic isn't standing idle either, so I imagine it'll end up a deadlock between superpowers. Under ordinary circumstances, I probably would have passed on coming today. But I thought that coming here with Alphen might actually alleviate tensions. Governor Regnitz, Rufus, and Chairman Arena are all here as well. I would presume they share the same opinion. But right now, you've got a concert to give, and I want you to focus all your energies on making it one to remember. Not for me or Alphen, or even for your schoolmates. Do it for yourself. Good words. Thank you, Your Highness. We'll give it all we have up there today. What's all this chit-chatting over here, you two? Care to let us in on your little gentleman's club? And spill the secrets of our man-to-man bonding? Perish the thought. Anyway, Alphen and I would be glad to happy to escort Elise around while you're indisposed. We'll bring her along to your concert, of course, so you needn't worry about a thing. Thank you, Your Highness. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Good luck. I'll be praying for your success. Hee, I look forward to seeing you shine up there on stage. Okay, I guess I should head over to the auditorium now. We have to take care of some last-minute preparations, and I suppose I should catch Class 1's operetta, too. You suppose. Oh, okay. Definitely a good stopping point, then, if they're giving us a save point here. So, that's going to be it, guys. So next time, we will check in on Class 1's operetta, and then I guess it'll be time for Class 7 to put on their concert. So we have that to look forward to, and then I guess whatever is going to follow the festival. So, oh yeah, we do have that the little bonfire they're going to do in the field as well. So we have that to look forward to as well. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.